Welcome back to Far Cry New Dawn. Today we're looking at the mission of Breakout. Now this mission involves us heading to rescue Rush. Main story mission after we did a few things in the last episode. This one is going to move the story forward. So we need to head to the coal mine where we think Rush is being kept, and as we make our way there, we're just going to scan the area before we approach and see who's about. But to be fair, it looks fairly empty. Whenever these things look empty, that kind of worries me because you don't know what you're about to find. But let's head into the coal mine and see if we can find Rush.
They'll have Rush locked up underground. Get in any way you can and bring him home. Good luck, Cap.
Here, moving.
Captain, the Highwaymen are kidnapping our people and taking them to their bullet factory. Get in the way of any prisoner trucks you see and free the hostages. We need everyone in this fight.
I think that's the majority of the enemies dealt with now. Obviously we need to work our way around, find a way into this coal mine, because at the minute that's not obvious. Also pick up as much as we can as well. We need these supplies. We need as much loot as possible, because once we can start building our own weapons, I want as much stuff to choose from as possible. Plus, we need it anyway. We haven't got much. Prosperity needs everything we can find. Right, let's have a look around. I'm guessing there's no enemies left. No one else is coming to attack us, but it doesn't mean someone isn't waiting around the corner, so we do need to be careful. Enjoying using the sniper rifle, though, I must admit. You can see, you know, one thing I really like about this so far is you can actually see the makeshift side of weapons. The scope on the top of the sniper rifle, you can see how it's connected. It's makeshift. I like that little attention to detail. The same as our launcher. Obviously we did make that ourselves, but it looks homemade. I just like those attention to details, to be fair. Right, more supplies been picked up. Lots and lots of bits to pick up here. Still haven't found a way in. Is this an entrance? A bit closer. Ah, it's a safe. Once again, we still can't open a safe. We haven't got the ability to do so. I don't think we can make anything either. Keep looking to see what we can make, dynamite and stuff like that, to open it, but we can't. We need to get the skill to lockpick, I think, sooner rather than later, because we're finding lots of these safes and we can't do anything with them. So either a repair torch or lockpicking would be handy there. Right, let's keep looking around. Obviously, we haven't found an entrance yet, so there must be something here we're missing. Coal mine key. We have a key, so we now need to find a door. And the marker is telling us it's round here. Right, that's the door. This is the coal mine. Let's get inside and see if we can find Rush.
Enemy ahead.
That didn't quite go to plan. Went to use the launcher to take out the guy silently, and because the launcher, the blade bounces off things, it actually blew up whatever was in front of us. That obviously was highly explosive, which was a bit frustrating. Just wanted to look at perks, mainly because I was trying to see if anything can help us now. Lockpicking requires 6. Another enemy. There we go. So we've got to watch out for when these blades bounce. That's something I wasn't aware of. I knew it happened, as we just had more than one enemy before. But we need to be a little bit careful with what we're aiming at. Obviously, we just then got hurt. Okay, a little know about the train guy. He's trying to escape. So let's talk about Rush trying to escape all the time. That's a good thing. It means he's alive, which is what we needed to know. Okay, what else have we got here? More enemies.
Oh my God. Jesus, I thought you were dead. I should have known you'd come through. You came back from me. Ah! You crazy son of a bitch. You came back from me. We need to go. Now. Get going. Man the turret, and I'll get us out of here. Let's go! Go, go, go! Shit! Coming right at us! They're behind us! Enemy right behind us! They're bearing down on us! Enemy right behind us! They're on the right! They're coming from the right! Enemy on our left! We're over on our left! Enemy right behind us! They're behind us! They're bearing down on us! Gotta lose them! I'm taking it off-road! My leg is too fucked up to drive. You know where we're going. You'll have to drive us the rest of the way. They took shots and kept on coming. Listen, I don't believe in wizards or magic, but I know what I saw. Those people had something. Something that I can't explain. If we can find out what their secret is, maybe we'd have a chance against the twins. Fucking exhausted. I gotta catch my breath.
Slow down. Jesus. Fresh, they really did a number on you.
It's nothing. Dare to will be fine.
Did I hear right? You Thomas Rush?
You must be Mrs. Rye. Carmina's told me a lot about you. Your daughter's as tough as they come.
Preaching to the choir. Carmina, get the alcohol. Got it. Let's have a look at that wound. Careful.
You're gonna have to jig the socket.
You all that's left?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't imagine how you feel.
Responsible.
Well, the twins have a way of making you feel hopeless. You can see why we need your help.
They're not much use will be to you anymore.
We can still do this, Rush. Build this place up and make it strong, just like we talked about.
It's not that easy. We had specialists, experts.
But you must have started small. This is no different. You've done it before. Show us how.
We're gonna need more people, and they're gonna be willing to learn. Learn fast.
We will. Okay, now that socket. You ready?
Yeah. Go. All right then, let's get started.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, stop. How about we rest first?
Good idea.
No ethanol, no chance. Happy you made it.
Hey.
I love my family, but sometimes
Oh.
I need to be far away from
You're the captain from the train, huh? I heard about what happened. Sorry about your people, Captain. At least you ended up in the best place Hope County has to offer. Trust me, I've seen the rest. Me? I'm Roger, Prosperity's personal pilot. Seriously, anytime you need a lift back to Prosperity, you can count on me. It's the least I can do for you, my friend. And, if you want a little, extra, I can see to that too. I used to rip off Highwaymen strongholds all over the country. Scored some really cool stuff. But ever since those Carlies the twins showed up, excuse my language, it's impossible to gather enough ethanol to fly outside of Hope County. Hey, I tell you what, if you can find me the fuel I need, we'll go rip off Highwaymen together. It won't be easy, but trust me, it's worth the risk. Get me that ethanol, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Heard some highwaymen screaming about wolverines over by that church. Sounds like the critters are keeping them from getting into a shed full of good stuff. I figure you can put that stuff to better use.
So we've made it back to Prosperity. Rush is here and seems to be okay. He's been patched up. We're just talking to a few people around us to get some more information, new locations. The big thing we need to do is find some ethanol. Everything requires ethanol. The workbench, so we can upgrade our own bits and pieces and make our own weapons. The infirmary, again, ethanol. Ethanol's the big thing here, and we've got to go and find some. We haven't managed to find any as of yet. But we do need to get some sooner rather than later, I think. Right, let's go and see Rush himself and see what he's got planned next. Because I'm sure he's got something for us to be
Go
doing.
about this the right way. We'll have a place to call home in no time. Whenever I built up settlements back west, I always made sure to bring the right people together to do the job. Because it's specialists that'll take all of this to the next level. Without them, we can't move forward. The specialists you brought back are working out great. I think we can give Prosperity his first big boost. Tell you what, Cap, I'm so proud of you, I'll let you do the honors.
So, Rush's plan to upgrade Prosperity requires us to rescue him, which we've already done. We now need one more specialist. We've already gained one in Bean. That was in the last episode. And we also need to get upgrade facilities. The facility upgrades require ethanol. So once again, we're back to that issue where we need to go and find some ethanol. Because everything requires it. It's a lot of ethanol as well. I'm hoping you get quite a bit in one go. We can have a quick look at what we can do at the workbench, but we do need to level it up. We can trade as well for different bits. Yeah, it's all about the weapons, and until we can do that, there's not much we can do other than refill ammo occasionally. Always handy to make sure we've got enough ammunition on us. But yeah, I want to start making weapons. I really do. Or at least modifying and just seeing how that whole system works. But we've got to wait. It's all about the ethanol. But at least we have a plan. So we'd still need to find one more specialist as well. So in the next episode, we'll be having a look at trying to find some ethanol and trying to find another specialist as well. There's lots of different things here, though, we haven't looked at yet. Cartography. So we can potentially buy maps that give us locations. Intel maps. And there are two we can buy: components and duct tape stashes. Not really that worried about them at the minute, but that's obviously a resource we're going to need later. There is quite a lot to look at in Prosperity itself. That's why I thought we'd end this episode having a quick look around Healing Gardens as well. There is quite a lot to look at and do. But we'll make our way through it as best we can, following the missions as we go. A massive thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, a like does really help. And we'll see you next time for more Far Cry New Dawn.